Sometimes I wonder what it would have been like to have a normal family. And by normal family, I mean if the fucking terrible car accident that happened didn't happen, if my mom didn't get mentally ill, and basically those two things, and more specifically, the first one, that car accident. I always wonder what life would be like, because life now, or at least growing up, was just like not having running water, having to get your water from, having to get your drinking water using milk jugs, using from a tap, like in town, and not having enough food, and not having enough anything. No friends come over, like, kind of shitty. I really can't remember a lot of my childhood, and I've never really thought about it because it's like, well, it happened. It happened, it happened, it happened. That's life. It is what it is, but recently, I've been really thinking about it a lot more. I'm just like, wow, that fucking did suck. So growing up, my mom did a lot of physical abuse, like hitting, yelling, stuff like that. Obviously, the kids sort of followed suit in how we treated each other, which was. But now she's in a different mental state, more of a scared state, and it's interesting to watch because she was so abusive before that now I really feel sorry for her, like truly, like what a horrible thing it must be to literally lose your mind to where you don't know you're doing things that you would not normally do otherwise. And I've come to sort of realize myself is that I am far more like my mom was before what happened, and a lot less like my dad. Like, for example, is like I've done all sorts of fucking crazy shit to make some money. I was gonna start a microgreen business that just didn't pan out the way I wanted it. I didn't. I'm starting this media company. I started YouTube. I started all sorts of shit. Like, most people would not get on the camera and do this sort of shit, but like it's reached a point where I need to at least vent a little bit. So she's in a different state of mind right now, like scared. Ever since her own father died, she's been fearful of death herself, and I don't know why. Personally, at least right now, I kind of welcome death. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not going to do it myself. But I got too many people to live for. So, but her mental state is still, it is fearful of death itself. But at the same time, she doesn't really want to be left alone. Like with my dad, when my dad has to go to town, basically the voices start coming back, and I don't really know what they say, but apparently there's a main one, and he calls himself the boss. So she'll literally call me like 50 times in a day because like the voices won't leave her alone. And I'm happy to help to take that away, but there's only so much that I can do with my own time, and then not answering it puts guilt on me for not answering it and helping her. And then if I see like she called like 30 times, I feel so guilty and so bad, and it makes me so upset, like that it's even happening. So I wonder what life would have been like without that car accident. But what kind of baffles me, and maybe she literally doesn't remember, but she thinks that she was a good mom. Like, she truly does, or she's blocked it out, or she was just going through the motions, or whatever it was. Maybe it was the drugs that she was on, and she just can't remember shit. But she really truly thinks that she was a good mom. And to a degree, it really upsets me that she thinks that. Because, like, no, you weren't. But I feel empathy and sympathy for you now. Because, you know, when it comes down to it, she's still my mom. She's still the only one I've got. And I still do love her. Anyway, I was just inspired to make this video. I'll talk to you sexy bitches later. Bye.